Cast of Riverdale, welcome to Comic-Con.
Thank you.
I'm so happy to have you guys here.
We're happy to be here.
For the uninitiated, this is a series adapted from the Archie comics, correct?
Yes.
And set in the little hamlet of Riverdale.
Yes. It's the modern day Riverdale.
Yeah, what's modern day Riverdale like?
It has no zip code.
It's not as bright and happy as the comic books. You know, it's not as bright and joyful as everyone thinks. Everyone, you know, it's not a comedy, it's a drama with, you know, it's quippy and it's smart.
Betty's mother is giving her Adderall.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay.
we have.
You know, it's important to clarify that this is just a version of Riverdale. This is not the modern Riverdale. This is our interpretation of it. Archie has a ton of universes, and where we fit in is a little more film noir, dark kind of take, a little more like the movie Brick. It's like a dark, brooding understanding of Archie and the Riverdale and the town of Riverdale.
But still really fun.
Still modern.
Yeah.
But you still laugh, don't worry.
Sure.
If you read the new comics, they are kind of fun and they have that
totally.
noir tinge. But for the people who haven't read the comics and you say, well, it's like dark Archie. Has that been a hard sell for your friends?
Archie.
Or
Sexy Archie. We're saying
Sexy
sexy
Archie.
Archie.
Sexy
Our
Archie.
showrunners
Yeah.
call
It's
it
not
sexy
really hard
Archie.
for me. I mean, it's kind of like, because most people who are interested in it, you know, you can tell them you don't have to have read the comics to still enjoy the show. That's
not at
why
all.
it's so great. It's incredibly universal. Like, everybody's going to be able to enjoy it.
And actually, would you guys mind telling me who you're playing, going through?
Yeah.
Aha! Yeah. Please start.
I'm Camila Mendez, and I'm playing Veronica Lodge.
I'm Lily Reinhardt, and I'm playing Betty Cooper.
I am Ashley Murray, and I'm playing Josie McCoy.
I'm Madeleine Petch, and I'm playing Cheryl Blossom.
I'm Luke Perry. I play Archie, his dad.
Archie's.
Dad.
I'm Cole Sprouse. I play Jughead.
I'm KJ Upper and I play Archie.
All right, so let's just go. Let's jump into the tropes of the Archie characters. The Jughead eats hamburgers all the time. He has the little cone hat. I mean, not cone hat, the little
Whoopee cap.
crown hat. Are we going to see some of those?
Whoopee caps?
Yeah. Is that what it's officially called?
Yes, in the comics, the one that he wears is a whoopee cap.
Whoopee cap. Okay, cool.
But this is more. I'm definitely wearing a crown, but it's a little more realistic. It's a pronged beanie, which is so it still has the prongs of a crown on it.
Doesn't look as weird as it sounds.
It does not look.
looks
nearly
it's
as
really
weird.
cool.
And
But
then
it's clearly an important question because everyone has that. That's the opener. Everybody's like, so, with Jughead, is he wearing?
Is he wearing that? It's kind of important.
it's gonna be a hot piece of merch.
Let's be
Yeah.
real, it might be. Have you guys seen people already cosplaying as your characters yet?
We haven't even made it into the halls yet.
Yeah.
Which I'm really
That's
excited
in a couple
to
of
do.
hours we got that.
Yeah.
Is this everyone's first Comic-Con or second?
Most of us.
Yeah, it's my first.
It's your first?
It's not my first anything.
He's well seasoned.
Let's talk about the Archie and Veronica and Betty relationship. Is that still a big triangle that's going on?
Yeah, the pilot definitely sets up that triangle, and I think it's just going to keep getting worse as it progresses.
But you know what? We
Many
want to.
triangles. Huh?
Many
It's a
triangles?
show of many triangles.
We like
yeah.
to say that, you know, Betty and Veronica are the classic frenemies and
Right.
the classic rivals, but our show, you know, is a little bit more friendship based. You know, at the end of the day, we always come back to each other.
Yeah, we
From
value our friendship just as much as
Archie,
Yeah,
basically. I mean, there is that
exactly.
underlying competition a little bit, you know, just like any girls will be, like, you know, but
jealousy.
Jealousy.
Yeah.
Jealousy.
But you know, there's friendship at the end of the day between Betty and Veronica.
And how is Riverdale fleshing out for you guys, for the characters that aren't people don't necessarily assume are in the love triangle or eating cheeseburgers? No offense.
What else?
I don't need a triangle.
You
I
are
mean,
in a triangle. You're 3, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, he said
Well
there's many
said, Lily.
triangles.
There are
I want to
many
hear more about these.
I mean, technically, sure, there's like Josie and the Pussycats. But, you know, I mean, I guess, like, we kind of live in our own world. Like, Cheryl and I are kind of the elite, if you will, of Riverdale. She's like this elite from money. I heard that. Well, I'll let you, because she can break it down for you in a way that's far better than I can. But Josie, you know, she is very determined to succeed. She's like the Beyonce in the tiny pool of water, and she's just waiting for everybody to get on the train. And in her triangle, I guess, as you guys say, with her other 2 pussycats, you know, they're the ones who help project where she feels like they need to be. And really handsome people like Archie make that a little difficult. and I'm not about that distraction, so we'll see how that goes.
Excellent.
Yeah.
That was a meow, meow.
Yes, I'm trying to throw them in.
I
like,
picked that
for
up
the next
right
12
away.
hours.
Yeah,
I'm just
very
gonna
subtle. That's good.
slide them in.
As Cheryl Blossom, I'm the head mean girl at school, so I'm the lead villain on the show.
Is that fun?
Yeah. 100% dream
really
role,
fun villain.
born
She
for
loves
being
it.
a villain, definitely. She kind of stirs up trouble wherever she goes, so she doesn't really have a clique. She doesn't really interact with people. She's definitely higher than everybody else on the food chain. And she just kind of causes mischief wherever she goes, and she has like a rivalry with our triangle is Betty, Veronica, and Cheryl.
Yeah.
There's like definitely a rivalry there.
Mostly between Cheryl and
Cheryl and
Veronica.
them, so it's me against them.
All right, good. I'm already seeing the alliances being formed on this couch. I love it.
I'm standalone.
Lines are being drawn.
So that I don't know a lot about Archie and Archie's dad relationship. How are we going to explore that in this as well?
Well, it's interesting that because we're not the happy all-American family. Archie's parents are separated, and he lives with his dad. We're the working class side of Riverdale. We're the blue collar guys. Andrew's construction. I'm a construction worker, and it's me and my boy, and we're gonna figure it out together. And that's kind of neat because traditionally in the comics, Archie came from a really happy family. Everything was always great, and apple pie in the window and all that stuff. And it ain't like that here.
And Archie, what's it about this character? He's the centerpiece of this comics for so long. Why do you think people are going to latch onto this new Archie in Riverdale?
I think. I mean,
No pressure.
it's hard to talk.
Jeez.
It's weird to be talking about myself like that, but like it's a lot different. Like I think the Archie that you're going to see in Riverdale is so much different to what you read growing up. I mean, it's the Archie that you're going to see is most similar to the most recent adaptation written by
Mark Waid
and Fiona Staples, the most recent comic. So
You can't go wrong with Fiona Staples.
no, you can't.
No, she's
Amazing.
great.
So, speaking of like the color and the art that was in the comics, how does the color and the art, does that translate in the new show? What does it look like? Tell me.
It does. I thought the show had a really unique visual signature. We had a great director for our pilot, the fantastic Lee Krieger.
David Lanzenberg.
Yeah, and David Lanzenberg. I mean, they threw down a look that is just it's unique. It's special. I've shot a lot of stuff in Vancouver where we shoot, and these guys have made it look like in a way that I've never seen it
Like
before.
a different world.
Yeah,
it's dark.
it's
and
really
saturated.
remarkable, and they knew what they were doing, and it didn't take them forever. And
Not like a show that's shot in Vancouver. I love it.
yeah, they're really. They've given us a great visual signature within which to work.
What does the high school look like?
Looks
It's
cool.
so perfect.
There's lots of atmospheric
One
fog.
of the high schools we shot at used to be a women's prison.
More than
Oh, great.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It looks like Riverdale High School from the books. It has a
Wow.
very similar to the architecture.
Are there any other classic costumes we're going to see, like the Josie and the Pussycat
Oh
ears?
yes, that's definitely happening.
We have Ms. Grundy.
We have like
Yeah,
a
we
new
do.
take on how we have our ears.
Yeah.
Which I won't share because it's pretty specific and pointed.
It's like the Taylor Swift ears?
Oh,
Or like the hair?
oh no, it's
I'm
not.
gonna guess.
No.
No? It's,
Yeah,
it's smarter than anything I'm spitting out.
Yes.
Okay, good.
We have a bunch of costumes, and we also have a bunch of set pieces. You'll see a lot of like your favorite
Vintage
locations. You
cars.
have Pop's Diner is one of the like stable locations of the show. So we have a lot of what I really liked about the script is that we're not really beating the audience over the head with just how Archie it is.
Right.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that you'll watch as a teen drama, and if for the real severe Archie fans, they're gonna be like, "Oh, that's so cool!
They'll
There's that
appreciate
little,
it.
there's an Easter egg there. There's an Easter egg there. There's an
Right.
Easter egg there." But it's
But
I
people
mean-
won't feel like we're trying too hard.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
We're
Pays
not,
homage
you know?
to it.
We're not trying
definitely.
to.
And then my final question is the word that's getting tossed out a lot around this is noir. How do you feel like it's channeling that moody, crime-solving?
Firstly, there's a narrator. Like Jughead
Yeah.
narrates
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Jughead's the narrator of this. It's the atmospheric fog, tons and tons of atmospheric fog. It's the dark, saturated colors. It's the long dramatic pauses, the broodiness, and
The mystery we're
the
solving.
mystery we're
Yeah.
solving.
Yeah.
It's
Even the music.
It's really film noir.
Now, is it you that's narrating it, or is
Yes.
it like Wonder Years older you?
No, this is me narrating. So Jughead in this is taking off of a small narrative in the digest in which he's a sleuth.
Okay.
And so in this, he's a budding writer, and with the help of Betty, we're kind of trying to uncover this.
But I wanted to get Fred Savage to do the voiceover.
He's great at it.
We wanted Morgan Freeman, but it just didn't work.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Well, I'm really excited to see it. Thank you so much for your time.
course.
Thank you.
It's a total
Have
pleasure.
a great time at Comic-Con.
Thank you.